Teaching writing is a very difficult task, so here you have some tips for you to take into account. Teaching writing is very important because it develops students' creative area and it also helps them to gain self-confidence. It also provides more thinking time for them to analyze the language and to experiment with it. Before designing activities and selecting an approach, it's very important to take into account or to bear in mind different relevant issues such as students' age, students' level of English, students' learning styles, and students' interests. Before designing activities, the teacher has to have a clear criteria or a clear approach of writing. Some of them are process and product, writing and genre, and creative writing. The writing topic is very important. As a result, the teacher has to select a motivating and interesting topic for students to write. In the case students don't know anything about the topic, the teacher should provide the necessary information in order to inform them about the topic and to motivate them. The role of the teacher is always essential in students' learning processes. As a result, the teacher has to be a motivational, resource, and feedback provider. There are some relevant notions about writing which should be thought and refreshed throughout the process of writing. Some of them are the grammar and sociocultural notions, as well as the coherence and cohesion ones. The development of students' writing skills starts from carrying out receptive activities, that is to say, reading activities, in which students will be exposed to different text types and genres, as well as their analysis of their organizations and structures. These receptive activities also serve as instances in which students can evacuate all their doubts. Another relevant aspect is that of teaching our students a writing procedure. Here there is an example. Planning consists on selecting a topic, its supportive ideas, and how those supporting ideas and topic are going to be developed throughout the piece of writing. Drafting consists on start writing a piece of text in which coherent and cohesion notions will be more emphasized than those of grammar and lexis. The next step is reviewing, which refers to revise a piece of text. This task can be carried out by the teacher, the writer himself, or a peer, in this case, another student. Editing has to do with correcting grammar and lexis mistakes, as well as reorganizing the text in terms of coherence and cohesion notions. This is usually carried out in order to polish the final version of the piece of text. As the concept suggests, this is the ultimate version of a piece of work. While carrying out pre-writing activities, the teacher should teach and encourage the use of writing techniques such as paraphrasing and improvising. When correcting students' writings, the teacher has to take into account some relevant issues such as negotiation with students in terms of which aspects are going to be more relevant for the teacher when correcting, students' level of English, students' age, students' motivation, and students' effort and progresses. Overcorrection may result frustrating for some students, so in order to avoid it, you can make use of different correction techniques, such as the use of symbols. That is to say, to make use of symbols in order to correct specific writing mistakes, such as wrong form, wrong tense, wrong spelling, among others. However, their meaning should be negotiated with students beforehand. The use of correction symbols is actually a very useful tool for secondary students. However, for primary students, the correction should be more scaffolded and less direct. As a result, playing games such as matching game, tic-tac-toe, and correct or incorrect may be also very useful correcting tool. Other correction techniques are responding and peers correction. As I have said, teaching writing is not an easy task. In fact, you have to take into account too many things, such as students' motivation, students' interests, writing approaches, writing procedures, correction techniques, correction issues. But if you manage all those issues, your students will surely become very good writers. Thanks for watching.